Tonight, my girlfriend and I will be sharing a recipe with you. It's veggie enchiladas. Should be really fun. Hope you enjoy the video. These are all the ingredients that you will need, or they can be interchanged, but it makes it pretty easy. So the great part about this recipe is it includes things that you might have already in your pantry. You might have cumin in there, obviously some olive oil, can of black beans most people have, cilantro, paprika. Usually somebody always has a pepper and some garlic. Okay, we've added, tonight we've got some cheese, we picked up some corn, we didn't have a red onion. I got some special rice for tonight, but usually you can just use normal rice if you want. And I like a little bit spicy, but she does not, so we're gonna go mild tonight. I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees. I like to use a cast iron pan because it keeps a lot of the flavor in the pan, and you don't obviously use soap to clean it. So it's my favorite kind of pan. I use it almost daily. In the pot I got 2 cups of water for the rice. Dice the onion up nice and small. I prefer to use the glassware for in the oven because it just comes out a little bit better with the enchiladas. This is for tomorrow, so you can fit about 6 or 7 in there, and maybe an extra 5 in there to make them small. I'm gonna put on the back burner here around 4. Remember, the cast iron is a great conductor of heat, so you don't need a lot of heat for it. And in the cast iron, we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil. As long as you keep the temperature low, olive oil is good to cook with. It's not very good when you're at high temperature because it doesn't have a high burning temperature. You're gonna let this cook until the red onions are a bit translucent. So that's maybe another 6 minutes. And season your veggies here with a little bit of salt and some pepper. Let's mix and throw it in. For a little bit added fat, which I like sometimes, throw a little bit of butter in. I'm gonna reduce to simmer on this, and then I'm gonna cover it for about 20-25 minutes. If you like, when your girlfriend's not looking, steal a bit of cheese. For all of you that watched Emerald in the 90s, a little bit of this. Bang! Finished adding the paprika, the cumin, our black beans, and finally our corn. We're gonna make sure these things are all evenly cooked, and then we're gonna start putting our tortillas on top of this cooked mixture here so we can warm them up, because it's easier to fold them when they're warm. For your rice, so it's not, make sure you have enough water in there. Just keep an eye on it. This is also a good time to add some of your enchilada sauce. Add 1/2 a lime. Save the other one for when you want to put it on the tortillas. I like to put the tortillas on here to warm them up. Turn the heat up a little bit. Let them sit. Make sure you fluff your rice. This is going to take me a while. Flip halfway through. Don't burn yourself. No, you might lose some stuff. If your girlfriend likes perfection, let her do the sauce. You want to lay out your tortillas. Make sure your counter's clean. I'm using the 1/3 cup here to scoop some of my veggies out onto each tortilla. Continue for as many tortillas as you want. If you want a little cheese on the inside, add to the inside. Doesn't make any sense, but you get what I mean. Make it easy, just nice and easy, like you're at Chipotle. Just roll them up nice and tight. You take it here, lay it in nice and easy, like you're putting it to bed. We want to make sure it's nice and juicy, so you put some on top. 20 minutes. While they're cooking, it's a good time to clean up. So what you want to do is you want to touch this button here. It's called broil. You want to put it on high. Okay, and you're gonna push start. Sorry, I don't even know you use my own oven. Here we go. Okay, last 5 minutes, you wanna add the cheese. Now we've added more cheese after the broiler and some more sauce, but if you want it to be a little bit more melted, you can put it back in the broiler for another few minutes. This is our other side here with a little bit less sauce to have both sides. This is the end here. This is where you get to dig in. We have our rice on the side. Here we'll have a little salad too and some avocado, and that's basically it. That's our little recipe for the night. Hope you enjoyed it.